Hey guys, kia ora, whakalofa lahi atu, and no mai hoki mai. Welcome back to this week's podcast episode. As always, ngā mihi nui kia koe. Thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new here, welcome. No mai haere mai. Welcome to the podcast. I'm so excited that you are here. There's so many other podcasts you could be listening to. So the fact that you are listening to mine, I fucking love you. Look at me. I am all rugged up. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see I am all rugged up. I love this so much. It is nice and cold in Melbourne. I love cold weather. So I'm thriving at this point. I'm like, yes, let's bring the blankets out and get really cozy and have a chat. And today I want to chat all about crying and being vulnerable. And I want you to know that it is okay to cry. It is okay to cry. And this is actually one of my superpowers. I cry a lot. I cry proudly. I cry all the time at a drop of the hat. If I'm happy, I cry. If I'm sad, I cry. If I'm angry, I cry. If I am expressing, I cry. If I am talking from my heart, I cry. I cry all the damn time. And it wasn't always like this. I used to hold a lot of shame around crying. And it makes sense. Like society tells you, like it's weak to cry, that to cry is a weakness. It means that you're not in control of your feelings. There's so many things, right? Especially with men as well. Like it's not okay to cry and stuff. And I carried this for a very long time, worrying about what other people would think of me if I did cry. And it wasn't till there's so many ways that I was able to allow myself to cry. I think it's very important to create a safe space within yourself to be vulnerable, to drop and cry, and to hold yourself and love yourself and have that unconditional love no matter what you do, whether you cry, whether you do something silly or you see crying as shameful. It's like, I got you unconditionally. I will still love you unconditionally. I love myself unconditionally no matter what I do, right? So it is these certain things. But I had to unlearn what it meant to cry. And I thought, it's inappropriate to cry, especially at work. I remember having moments where I would cry at work because I was expressing my feelings. And I was scared. I was scared to express or say what I wanted to say. And it brought up a lot of emotions because I was worried about how the other person would perceive me, what they would say in return. It was uncomfortable. And if you look at it this way, that like crying or tears, it's just an emotional release, right? It's just water coming out of your eyes. It's what you make it mean that stops you from crying. You making it mean that you're weak, that you're not in control of your emotions, that people are going to see you as weak, pretty much, was one of the main things that I was worried. Oh, they're going to think I'm a big suki baba, they're going to think I'm weak, they're not going to look up to me, or they're not going to think I'm confident, or all these things. And it's like, no, you get to decide. And if anything, people that do cry, people that do show emotion, people that do show up vulnerably, I look at them like, damn, look at you go. Look at you fucking go. Like, proud of you. I am so proud of you, because it's not easy to do. And that's why a lot of people don't do it. It's why people don't normalize it. For you to want to release your emotions in front of everyone, in public display, right? Releasing your emotions, feeling your feelings in that very vulnerable state, but to do it in front of people, to show people this, how fucking amazing. Like, how fucking powerful. How much courage does it take to do that? Right? And when I speak about vulnerability as well, a lot of people tell me, they're just like, fuck, Leisha, you're so vulnerable. Like, you can just easily just say things off the cuff, like things that people see as their deepest, darkest secrets. I will share with anyone. Like a conversation I'll have with my best friend, I would probably tell a stranger on the street. And the reason why is because I have accepted every part of myself. I have accepted everything. There's nothing shameful. I don't have any shame against anything that I've done in the past or anything like that, because I have accepted and I have decided to love myself anyway. There's fucked up things I've done in the past. There's people that I've hurt. And it's like, I've accepted that part of me. I've forgiven that part of me. Right? So when I show up vulnerably, I'm so confident and I trust in myself fully that I got you. No matter what happens today, I got you. I will not abandon you. I will not abandon you if you say the wrong thing, if you fall over, if you make a fool of yourself and all these things. I will love you unconditionally. And that's why it's so easy for me to go first. It's so easy for me to be vulnerable. It's so easy for me to cry first. Because actually, I don't give a fuck what you think about me, because I know what I think about myself. I don't care if you think that I'm weak, because I know that I'm fucking strong. I don't care if you think that I'm not in control of my emotions, because I know that I damn well am. Right? That I'm doing the best that I can, that I'm feeling my feelings, that this is the best way to go. And that's the reason why I always go first. I'm always the first one to put up my hand and vulnerably share. I'm always the first one to say, hey, I'm fucking struggling. Hey, this is what I'm going through right now. And I put it all on the table. Because when I do that, it creates such a safe space and people see and they're like, damn, if she can be vulnerable, so can I. If she can cry, okay, maybe it's safe for me to cry as well. If she can do that, maybe I can do this too. I'll go first. I fucking will go first, and I go first and I continue to go first because I know I got me. And I know that I'm here to create these safe spaces. I know that I'm here to normalize being vulnerable. I know that I'm here to normalize crying and that it's okay to cry and it doesn't mean anything bad of you. Because if you really think about it, these tears are coming up for a reason. They're coming up to show you something. They're coming up to tell you something. They're coming up to teach you something. You know, these feelings, when they do come up, when they do rise, this emotion, these tears, those feelings that you have within you when you know that you want to share, but you're too scared to share vulnerably. These are feelings coming up that need to be shared, because if you don't allow them to come up, what are you going to do? Push them down. You will keep continuing to push them down and suppress. And that shit gets stored in your body. That's energy that gets stored in your body. Bad energy that still gets stored in your body, right? And it plays out in so many different ways. It plays out in the mental health issues that you have, in the freaking ailments that you have. Sometimes even cancer, it shows up in cancer. These are just feelings and things that people they've suppressed, that they show up in all these other ways. Okay, you're not going to allow me to cry and feel the feelings. Okay, I'll show you another way to pay attention to me. And they're going to fucking show up in sicknesses and things like that. And I'm not making this shit up. Like, this is actually scientifically proven. You're like, what the fuck, Leash? No, this shit will show up. So it's actually powerful for you to feel these feelings, release them, let them go, so that they don't show up in mental health issues, sicknesses. It's so, so important that you process this energy, that you get that stored energy out of your body, that negative energy out of your body, and you process it by feeling, by crying, by being vulnerable. And I know a lot of people also don't cry because they think that it's going to make someone else uncomfortable. And I want you to know that someone else's discomfort is not your responsibility. You're not responsible for controlling someone else, how they feel when you cry. You should never shrink yourself for someone else's comfort. Fucking cry. Let that shit out. Strong women don't cry. Strong women do cry. Strong women process their emotions. Strong women express themselves. Strong women do not suppress. Strong women show other women that it's okay to be so in tune with your feelings and what's coming up and feel the fucking feels. And I've also heard someone say that crying means you're not over it. It's like, no, crying means that you're releasing, right? You're just releasing these things that are coming up. And also, that's okay. Like, you're freaking human. If things from the past are coming up, allow them to come up, because life isn't linear, right? It's these ebbs and flows. And sometimes things that you think that you've gotten over in the past, maybe they may come up in different areas of your life. And it's like, okay, instead of judging that, compassion. When you cry, think about when someone else is crying in front of you. What would you do? You would offer them a freaking hug. You'd give them a tissue, give them a hug, allow them to express themselves. Let it out. Let it out, sis. It's okay to cry. Do that for yourself. If you have emotions and tears and all these things coming up, sit with yourself. Okay, babe, what is that? Why are you crying right now? Where do you feel it as well? Sometimes if I can feel that there's a bubbling in my chest, it's like holding my chest. I got you. You are safe. Bring out whatever needs to come out. Allow it to come out. Allow the emotion to come out. I got you. Hugging yourself, giving yourself love, right? Allowing the emotion to flow. Being quiet with yourself, sitting in silence, because that's when the shit comes up, right? So when you don't have the distractions of everything around you, of social media, of drinking, of hanging out with friends and family and drugs and all the things and all these outside things, going to events, it's like, no, when you sit with yourself and you are quiet with yourself, what comes up? If there's emotion there, hold yourself, hold space for yourself, create that safe space for yourself. And if you struggle with that, that's the reason why these spaces, why I have my coaching space, right? It's a safe space for you to come, where I can guide you to release these emotions, right? Where I can guide you to create that safe space within yourself, to love yourself unconditionally so you can cry and not judge yourself, not have this judgment. And you probably don't cry, you probably aren't vulnerable because you are worried about this judgment, right? Society, you've been taught throughout life that it's not okay to do this thing, it's not okay to cry, that it's not whatever it is. And it's really helpful if you find the story as well. What's the story that you've been telling yourself? What were you told about crying growing up? What were you told about people who cry? What was the story? So finding that story as well. You might even have a story that you're the strong one, that you're the one that always has it together, that you're the rock, you're the caretaker, that you can't fall, that you can't crumble, that you have to keep the straight face, all these things. It's like, okay, at what expense? At the expense of your life, your happiness, right? Are you willing to do that for everyone else? Okay, I'm going to be the rock so you guys can all be great and I'm going to fucking suffer over here. No. You were the strong one because you were breaking these generational cycles, right? Because you were showing, right? You're showing everyone what it looks like to be a strong woman who expresses her emotions, who is in tune with her feelings, who holds space for herself, who creates a safe space within herself, who regulates her own emotions, who sees herself, who hears herself, who is confident in herself, who loves herself unconditionally. No matter what happens, no matter what everyone's pointing at you, oh, you look so stupid because you're crying and you're vulnerable. I got me. I don't give a fuck what all of you think. Because I know this is my path to my highest version of myself, to my highest timeline, to my highest life, to my dream life. It's like, this is the woman that I decided that I'm going to be, and I'm going to fucking be her. Because it gets me closer to my life, the life of my dreams. Because it allows me the freedom, the mental clarity. It allows me to walk through the world with like fucking freedom. With fucking feeling good. Not this fucking built up anger and frustration and resentment and all these feelings that haven't been processed and lashing out on everyone else, Not being yourself because you've got all this emotion built up, not showing up, not doing you, not being you. So to wrap up, I want you to know that it's okay to cry. Cry proudly. It's great to be fucking vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Show up as you. Right? And in order to do that, if you struggle with that, it's building that deep connection with yourself. Having yourself, loving yourself unconditionally, that no matter what you do, no matter what people say, no matter if you cry in a room full of 1,000 people, that you got you and that's okay. Right? And you may have learned to numb out with all these other things, being around friends, family, social media, watching TV, eating food, all the things. But now it's time to go within. Now it's time to sit alone with yourself and feel the feelings and process the feelings and see what comes up and hold space for yourself and create that safe space with yourself and fucking create that unconditional self-love where you've got you no matter what. So if you need help with this, if you really struggle to feel the feelings, please message me. You can come into one of my spaces. I'm here to help you. That's what I'm here to do. But I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Ka kite, koe kia.